What's up there, guys? So, haircut makes you feel a whole lot better, trust me. I received some filters from FstopLabs and for the Mavic Mini, and I myself am not an expert in cameras. So what I did is I reached out to a friend who is and does this for a living. He is focused with GK, that's his YouTube channel. He does vlogging and he's a photographer. So I figured what better person to explain filters than GK. So I'm going to turn it over to George and we're going to let him tell you all about these wonderful filters and how to use them correctly.
Hey Daniel, thanks for the shout out, buddy. I'm looking at the filter set that you're talking about here, and it's actually built very well. The casing looks like it's nice with that aluminum casing, and it's rigid, so it's easier to kind of put on the actual lens. But the purpose of these filters are for two things. First of all, the lower the number, the lighter the shade. So imagine you have sunglasses on. You're on the beach. It's very bright. Then you want some really dark sunglasses, right? So the higher the number, the darker the sunglasses. Now, what you can do with having those sunglasses on your camera, depending on the time of day, has everything to do with a slower shutter speed you can do to maybe get some extra movement in what you're looking for, or a larger f-stop, which is your EV compensation. Say you want to go to a +3, but you can't because it's way too bright outside. Throw an ND8 or an ND16 on there and you will be good to go. Now, the difference of neutral density compared to a polarized filter. The polarized filter helps you with the blues in the sky, in your clouds, some anti-glare like off the water, or like reflections. That's what the polarized filter is for. The regular neutral density is kind of just like putting on sunglasses for your Mavic Pro. Hope that helps.
Alrighty, now that you guys have heard from George on how these work, I'm actually, because it's such a sunny day here in Florida today, I'm out here with my buddy E-Drone, who's flying his Mavic Air currently, and we're going to be putting up the Mini, but I wanted to show you this nice little case. They supply these in, and these clip on really easily. If anybody was curious, they clip on extremely easily. So I have the ND16 on here. We're not going to run the polarized version of it yet, but I'm going to do one flight without the filter. Show you guys what that looks like. We'll try to get some cool footage of the tower, then I'll bring it back down and we'll go ahead and put the ND16, which I currently have on there, just to see how easy it was to put on. It just clips right on there. It's really simple. So we're gonna put this up in the air and see what happens. So we'll see you guys in a sec here. All right, guys. Yeah, actually just took off the lens. Sorry, I already have this in the holster for the controller for the Mini. So if you see that big black spot, that's what that is. About to power things up here. As you can see, no filter. It's a little windy right now, so I'll probably wait till it dies down for a second here, but we're about to go check out the tower, see what we get. So we'll see you guys in a sec.
the step by step. Play the step by step.
Alrighty guys, how good are these f-stop filters? They're actually pretty good. They're very easy to clip on. I had no issues with them. They did exactly what they were supposed to. Great exposure rate. I had a lot less motion blurring. It works so much better. Me and Edro went through some of the settings, and I gotta tell you, man, it's probably the best the camera's actually ever looked since I've had it. I didn't have to keep compensating for EV comp while this was on. It just was a good, stable image the entire time without having to mess with the sensors or adjust anything other than the EV comp right out the hole. And once we had that set, beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and post a purchase link for these if you guys are interested in the description below. Like I said, these were sent to us by FstopLabs, and you guys should definitely consider getting a set. They're much easier to work with than I thought. And with Mr. George's GK's explanation of how to use these, I think the whole process was very much simplified. For me, I learned a lot too, so that's a good thing. So anyways, guys, don't forget to check out the links below, especially if you're checking out George's channel. I encourage you, go over there. Great dude. Love his content. Fantastic photographer. Knows what he's talking about. Doesn't really fly drones anymore due to all the rules and regulations. I'm sure you guys know most of that. But yeah, definitely check out George's channel. Like I said, purchase link will be in the description of the video. I'm Drone Worship, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Toodaloo!